Hey, what's up YouTube, and thanks for checking out my video today. So I'm going to be showing you how to do a slightly more streamlined and get it every time dupe using the facility here, like my video I think I made yesterday. And after that, I'm going to be showing you how to get clean plates. Your Izzy will sell for like a little bit less. However, clean plates when you don't have custom plates, selling for a little less is better than not being able to sell them at all. You will need a magic slot, but let's go ahead and jump on into it. Alright, so here's my magic slot. It doesn't have to be in here, mine just happens to be in here from what I was doing last night. Alright, so you want to go ahead and get in your Izzy, left on the D-pad to enter the Avenger.
Hey there.
And then you just want to change one thing on it. Plate's pretty cheap, so change that. Exit the Avenger. And now once you spawn back in, it'll kick you out. Just go ahead and get back in. Hold down the gas, so it'll take you outside. Jump out of the car. You want to return it to storage. Then call up a car, something that's not in the facility. Doesn't matter what it is. You're not going to lose it.
You need something, huh? One of your rides? Let me know.
I'm just going to go ahead and grab one of these
It's coming
LGs.
at you.
Get in it. Drive it back into the facility. Accept the alert. Now you just replace one of the cars that is not the one that you're duping. Doesn't matter which one. So take note, there was my magic slot there, still there. So go ahead and get back in it. Now you'll hit left on the D-pad again.
Hello.
And you should spawn in on foot like this. That's how you know the first part of the glitch has worked. Now walk to the back door. Go ahead and hit X or A. And you should see that quick flash. And then you're good. You'll spawn out in a few seconds. Now for this, if you're having trouble on this, like it kept taking you into the cockpit, for me, I fixed that because my spawn location was the facility. And all I did to fix that was as soon as I spawn in the facility, I go outside and then come back in. And that fixed it. I can get it without waiting and get it every time. Alright, now out here you're going to call the mechanic, and the vehicle that you call here, you are going to lose. This is where your dupe is going to go.
You calling for some wheels?
So I'm going to go
Johnny on the
ahead
spot.
and put it
I'll
on
hook
my
you up.
magic slot.
It's on the way.
And that was the other thing. People were having trouble with doing this whole glitch as a whole. And I found that job teleporting sometimes can mess it up, so I just use the helicopter. So let's go ahead and head over to the garage. Alright, now go ahead and grab a streetcar. As for this part, I'm not really sure for the way that I do that if you need a streetcar, but getting to this part takes so long that I'm just sticking with what works. So feel free to let me know down below if you don't actually need this streetcar here, but we're going to go ahead and enter the garage on foot. This is the other way to get the teleportation to the facility to work every time. Enter your office. Now once you're in here, you're just going to turn around and go back to the elevator and enter one of your garages. I also find that if you're in the same session doing this over and over again, each time you do it, you want to rotate through a full garage. Like all of mine are full, so I just go through it like one time, then two, then three. Because I also find that if I use the same garage over and over again, it kind of messes it up here and there. So this is what it should look like. You'll come back in like this, and then go ahead and get back into the vehicle you're duplicating. This time you'll hit right on the D-pad instead of left. Change something on it. Exit the vehicle. Now me personally, right here, I like to return the vehicle to storage. And as you can see over here, my magic slot is now the Izzy we just duped. Same tags and everything. So you'd be fine if you had custom plates. I don't, so I'm about to use my magic slot to put clean plates on it. So I'm going to change my spawn location to my facility. Change my spawn location to my bunker for this next part. Change my outfit so it force saves. And now I'm going to go ahead and join a new session. With these PS5 invite only session times, it's like in an instant. Like this is legitimate time, no cutting. It's crazy how fast that was. Alright, now make your way outside. Alright, now I always forget to do this later on in this next part, so I'm just going to do it as soon as I spawn in the bunker. You want to change it to your auto shop and do the same thing. Change your style so it saves. And then you'll just want to make your way over to your auto shop. I'm just going to go ahead and use the buzzard, so I'll meet you there. Enter the auto shop. Now I did push this over in between the video, so this is my magic slot here. As you can see, it's got that plate number on it. Alright, so if you're not aware, you don't want to ever drive your magic slot into a garage that's not full. So your two options are either push it, like replace it with another vehicle in its spot, or drive it into a full garage. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and use this fully maxed Izzy. Change something on it. Head over to the snacks, pull up the menu. Now you want to go ahead and join Anahuac for the alerts. I'm on PlayStation 5, so I'm going to be using Anahuac 1P5. And you want to go ahead and accept all three alerts slowly, so like about 3 seconds in between accepting all of them. Now it'll come back to us, and now we are able to move around with our snack menu up. Let's go over to one of the vehicles. It doesn't really matter which one you go to. We're buying it, but not actually buying it. So once you're at it and your menu is glitching out like that, you'll hit right on the D-pad. It'll kind of push you back a couple steps. Then you just want to go ahead and do the same thing. Join Anahuac, so you can get those 3 alerts again. Slow accept them, so about 3 seconds between accepting them again. Alright, you can see it swapped over. Walk away to stop the menu from glitching. Hit B. Now comes my netcut part. So that's what I'm going to be using for this on PlayStation 5. So I'm going to hover here on this purchase option. I'm going to lag out my console, and as soon as I do that, as soon as I move the tile over on the computer, I'm gonna buy it. So I'm gonna buy it, put it on top of my magic slot, and then quit the story mode. Trying to do it relatively fast. Now I'm leaving it lagged this whole time. Yes, at least for this way you do need story mode. However, if you know how to
Man, that
do
fucking
internet
ocean.
disconnecting, I don't
I can't
believe it
even
works on
go.
new gen, but I know you can do it like on PlayStation 4. So we're going to be watching that little wheel in the corner there. But as far as disconnecting the internet, I have no idea on the timing or if that or how that works. So I'm going to stick with netcut. Now as soon as that wheel's gone, I'm going to go ahead and unlag the console. And then as soon as I do that, I'm going to join back to online, invite only session. And now because we did that changing our spawn location earlier, this will be perfect. We'll spawn right into the auto shop, save some time. Alright, let's go check it out. Now if you see saving failed, that's fine, it's no big deal. It's because of what we did with the console a minute ago. See, it'll correct itself eventually. If not, you can always change your outfit and force it to save. So now it did pull off all of the spikes and all of that stuff off of it being on the magic slot. However, we now have a clean plate, and so it sells for less, but not as much less as you'd think. So the one that I had originally, the gold one here, sold for 1.57 because I had the plate showing. I took this one, and this one sells for 1.24. So frankly, for clean plates without custom plates, it's not too shabby. So I do want to thank you for checking out my video. Go ahead and smash that like and thumbs up button. Now, the final step here would be to take this and duplicate it again so that your magic slot doesn't revert and you lose it. But that's all for me, and as usual, until next time.